Well, Mother's Day is just around the corner, and then, of course, after that is graduation ceremonies. So it's a perfect time for a guy to go out and look for a necklace if he knows what he's looking for. That's why we have our next guest here. He's going to give us some expert advice on what to do, particularly when it's time to buy bling in a recession. Celebrity stylist and accessories expert Michael O'Connor joins us now. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great. Tell us, first of all, tell us about how the business is going right now.
Well, you know, I think that a lot of people are really nervous about business these days. Certainly during recessions, what people usually do is they gravitate toward pieces that really have high emotional content to them, or pieces that are classic. And this goes for all fashion, not just jewelry, but also as well as clothing goes.
Is it like the housing market, though? Is it a buyer's market right now?
To a certain extent. I mean, there are a lot of people offering sales out there. I'm sure that you've read a lot of jewelry sales are happening, but I think that it's really picking up right now.
Is the era of bling over? You know, we hear a lot about this recession. A lot of rich people don't want to look rich. Is the whole era of big-time bling over?
I don't think so, because you really have to think about it. Most women actually look upon jewelry as an investment, and these are things that really do hold their value over time. So I understand what you're saying about bling, and I think that bling for the sake of bling may be over. But when you're looking at pieces of jewelry, you want to look for the highest quality that you can get.
Michael, give us some tips. I know you brought with you some tips that we should be looking for when we're going out there.
Right. One of the major tips that people really need to do is they really need to understand the gemstone content of a piece of jewelry. And a lot of jewelers actually are offering what is called a GIA certificate.
Right, and we're actually going to show it on the screen too, so that the viewers can stick with it.
Okay, and also the metal content. I think people need to understand what they're buying in terms of metal. When they're buying 14 karat, they're buying basically 58% gold. When they're buying 18 karat, they're buying 75% gold, but when they're buying platinum, they're buying 95% platinum. So that's the kind of the strata. So if you're looking for the very top end, you're looking for platinum. Also in this economy, the pieces that people are looking for really need to be versatile pieces, classic pieces that are not going to go out of fashion, that they can wear over and over and over again.
So you mean like the nameplate? You shouldn't get that one?
I'm not saying the nameplate's good, but some of the pieces here, for example, the station chains that are here, these are pieces that can be worn either layered on themselves, they can be worn a couple of different ways, they can even be worn as bracelets, so that you get a lot of versatility out of a piece like that.
You've talked about the jewelry as an investment. Like, let's look at this watch, for instance. I've spoken to a lot of men who are afraid to make the leap, you know, from a watch to, say, a timepiece. In the end, is that a better value to buy one great timepiece rather than a series of watches throughout your life that break down?
Well, you know, I think that it really is, because you're buying a good quality brand, you're buying good quality materials that are going into it. However, I really just want to say that the investment in jewelry is really in its durability and its versatility and its longevity, because, of course, these are pieces that you will have now and you'll be able to hand them down for years and years. Whereas something, you know, some of the cheaper brands, you know, they're throwaway pieces.
You deal with a lot of celebrities. What's the trend now with celebrities?
The trend right now with celebrities is really that high-end, high-quality piece. Pieces that are going to stand the test of time, and also pieces that are neutral. Black and white is a really big trend. Of course, that's really good for people in a recession, too, because that black and white jewelry is going to go with any color combination that you have.
And we started this off talking about price. Is there a sense, a lot of people on Wall Street have a sense that we're going to come out of this recession at some point this year. Is there a sense of urgency to go out there now and try to drive a hard bargain?
I would say really at the moment there are several bargains that you can really get just from a natural perspective. For example, platinum is the price point is at a very small differential to gold. So if you're actually looking to buy the best quality merchandise that you can get, you should really invest in a platinum piece, because also, number one, you're getting more platinum for your money because it's 95% pure platinum, but also platinum is a much more durable metal than gold, for example, that will wear down over time, where the platinum piece will last.
And price points. Most guys watching this show really don't understand price points. Where do we know we're getting something quality as opposed to something that maybe you would consider junk?
Well, I think that what you first need to do is you need to make sure that you're going to a reputable jeweler, and there are several ways that you can go about doing that. You can research the brands that you're looking for off the top of your head, or what you can do is you can actually go to websites like www.jewelers.org. Okay. That's going to give you a list of jewelers who have really signed a contract with Jewelers of America saying that they are really going to adhere to very, very strict ethical guidelines.
And also, before you came on the show, did they talk to you about the policy where the guests usually leave one gift for the interviewer?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Which one can I have? I'll take the.
I didn't say I was adhering to that.
I got to tell you, it's beautiful stuff. It really, really is. And I don't think you can ever go wrong. Certainly, with my wife, I can never go wrong. Thanks a lot for your tips today.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it, Michael. Stay with us. There's a lot more ahead from Money for Breakfast Weekend. We're going to get some answers to your emails, a lot of great emails, particularly about Chrysler and the automakers. And also, remember, if you have a question, story idea, you just want to comment about the show, email us at moneyforbreakfast@foxbusiness.com. We'll be right back.